Hi, my name is Luis, and today we're going to talk about indigenous tribes. The question is, how familiar are you with the indigenous tribes? As the Cherokees, as Aztecs, Mayans, and other different indigenous tribes, I want to talk about South American indigenous tribes. Today we're going to talk about two indigenous tribes, which are two of the main in South America. The first is the Quechua. This is the Quechua. They look similar to the indigenous that there are in Mexico, South American, and North America. These are the Quechuas. On the other hand, we have the aymaras. Aymaras, these are the aymaras. If you look the customs, the garments, their colors, you will see that they are indigenous tribes. Now, predominantly these two indigenous tribes, we have this colorful, if you notice this, you can see both the Quechuas and this is the Aymaras. These are the ones. Now, both they are predominantly in the region of Peru and Bolivia. These two main countries, they are there, most of them. So, in the case of the Quechua, they're descendants of the Inca Empire, and they established a language, a family of languages, which is the Quechua. Like Latin, the language Latin, you have roots like Italian, French, Spanish, Portuguese. It happens the same phenomenon with the Quechua. So the main one that they use in South America is Quechua Sureño, which is Quechua from the south. Now, it is believed that in between 8 million people and 12 million people around 7 countries, they speak this language. Now, the Quechua, they have in their agriculture, they have potatoes, corn, quinoa, with technologies that they are considered for the indigenous tribes, it is advanced. Now, they have in their communities distribute with the name of Ayus. Ayus, they are their communities. That's the name of the communities, Ayus. And they work the land, but also they share the land. Now, on the other hand, we have the Aymaras, which they are from Bolivia and from Peru. Now, according to some statistics, 1.48 people in Peru, south of Peru, they speak Aymara language. Now, it is 500,000 Peruvians that they speak that language. And also, it is spread in different countries. The countries that they have spread is in Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Peru. And the statistics shows that approximately 1.2 million people they speak the Aymara, and 550,000 people they do in Peru. In Chile, there are 150,000. Argentina is 30,000 people. So this language is being spread is 2.1 million people. Now that I talked to you about this indigenous tribes and explain a little bit of the culture, I want your opinions. What's your comments? Do you think they are similar to Native Americans, indigenous tribe from Mexico or Latin America, or even the United States? Tell me your thoughts. Thank you and have a great day.